this is our problem number 4 for double integration method. Wow. Kasi naka-prepare ako ng 5 problems para sa double integration kasi iba't ibang case talaga siya eh. Yan. So, yun gumawa talaga ng 5 problem para sa inyo. Okay, yan. So, determine the moment of inertia of the beam when the deflection at the middle span, okay, or the midspan is equals to 1 over 360 of the span. Okay? And determine the maximum deflection at beam AB. Ayan, so may given tayo. Ang E natin is equals to 8 gigapascal. And yung atin namang Y at mid, or deflection at the middle is equals to 1 over 360 of the span. Okay, of the length. Okay? So, ibig sabihin ito ay 1 over, gawin natin mm. Or millimeters, sorry. So, 10 meters times 10 raised to 3. Okay? So, ngayon, ang ating y middle is equals to, ilan to? Wait lang, tingnan natin. Y middle is equals to, okay, 27. 27.778 meters. Ayan. Sorry. Millimeter. Ayan. So, sir, nakakatakot po kasi triangular load. Wow, huwag kayo matakot. Sa distributed load, medyo madali pa siya eh, di ba? Kasi distributed lang siya eh. Ito, medyo komplikado lang, pero kayang-kaya niya to. So, ngayon, mag-moment tayo dito. Ito. Ayan. Na kung saan, ang x natin dito is, ayan, x distance. So, ngayon, ang tanong kasi dyan, ano itong y? Ayan, itong y na to. So, ang gawin natin, mag-ratio proportion tayo. Yan. So, ito yung ating y. Ito naman yung ating x. Tapos, ito naman yung 55 Newton per meter. Ito naman yung 10. Okay? May sabihin, ang y over x natin is equals to 55 over 10. Therefore, ang ating y is equals to 5.5 multiplied by x. Ito na yung gagamitin natin para sa area na to. Kasi, di ba, ang area ng triangle is 1/2 multiplied by base times height. Ang base niya is x, ang height niya is y. So, makukuha natin dyan is 1/2 of x multiplied by y. So, dalawa yung ating variable. Ay, ayaw natin yun. Dapat ang variable natin is in terms of x. Kasi, mag-i-integrate tayo relative to x. Tama ba? So, kailangan i-convert mo yung y into x. Kaya, kinonvert natin yung y into x na to. Okay, ganun lang siya. Ganun lang siya kasimple. Eh, sir, bakit po sa distributed load na rectangular, hindi na po kayo nagaganyan? Eh, hindi naman natin kailangan. Kasi, hindi naman nagbabago yung y ng ating rectangular load. Fix yung ating y doon. Kaya nga, distributed load, hindi natin kailangan mag-ratio proportion. Dito lang sa y. Kasi nag-vary siya. Okay? Yun yung ibig niya sabihin. Nag-vary. Kaya kailangan yung y natin at distance x. Kuwari, ang y natin at distance x na 0 is 0. At distance 1 is ganito. Okay? So, nag-vary yung ating y. Yun yung ibig niya sabihin sa equation na to. Okay? So, dapat kahit paano naintindihan nyo rin yung mga equation na to. Kasi, intindihin nyo, 5.5 multiplied by x, sabi sabihin, pataas siya ng pataas. Hanggang sa 5.5 multiplied by 10, ang y niya is 55 Newton per meter. Yun yung ibig sabihin ng equation na to. So, huwag kayo matakot kapag mayroon ng triangular load. So, madali lang yan. Okay? So, answer tayo. Okay, moment na tayo. Nawala ako. Okay, moment tayo. Kaso, alamin mo natin yung reaction. Okay? Dito yata, di ko na sinolve yung reaction at B. Okay, reaction at na lang A. So, reaction at A, 91.67 Newton. Alam ko na rin naman na alam niya na mag-solve ng reaction. Okay? So, mag-moment na tayo sa point na to. So, moment M is equals to 91.67 multiplied by distance x. Then, itong load na to, siya? Iikot ng counterclockwise. So, that is 1/2 of x multiplied by y. Anong y natin? Okay, 5.5x. Ano yung ating moment arm? That is what? 1/3 of x. So, 1/3 of x. Ayan na. Ito na equation natin. So, di ba ang ikili lang? Kasi nga, mountain lang yung given. Okay? So, ang ating E ay y double prime is equals to 91.67 multiplied by x. Ito, simplify natin. Maging x cube yan eh. Okay, so ito ay 0.305. Okay, x cube. So, integrate natin. So, ang ating e ay y prime is equals to 91.67 divided by 2. So, that is 45.835 x squared. Then to divided by 4. 0.0. Okay. Oh, sorry. Nagkamali ako. Ito pala ay 0.916. Ayan. So, ito 91.67x. Okay, so tama. So, sorry. So, nagkamali ako. Ayusin ko lang solution ko. Ayan. So, kasi nailagay ko nung una doon sa equation, sa solution ko, square. Tatlo pa yung x. Kaya, x cube yan. Okay, so this is divided by 4. Tama ba? So, 0.229. Ayan. X raised to 4 plus C1. So, ito yung ating equation for slope. Okay, bakit may langaw rito? Ayan, lumabas na siya. Ayan. So, integrate ulit na rin to. So, ito niyan is EIY multiplied A is equals to 45.835 divided by 3. So, 15.278 x cube minus 0.229 divided by 5. That is 0.0458 x raised to 5 plus C1 x plus C2. Ayan. Then, kunin natin yung I. Kasi meron tayong di ba, y mid. At yung y mid natin nasa x is equals to 5 meters. Okay? So, at x is equals to 5 meters, ang ating y is equals to 27.778 mm. And obvious naman, alam natin na ang ating y is negative. Tama ba? So, gagawin natin siyang negative. Okay? So, ang EIY natin is equals to, substitute natin yung 5 meters dito, 5 meters dito, and 5 meters dito. Sorry. Wala pa tayong C1 pa pala na. Okay? So, kunin natin yung C1. Sorry. Dapat pa tayong C1. Ayan. So, at x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. Therefore, ang ating C2 is 0. So, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay? At x is equal to 10 meters, ang ating y is equal to 0. So, ang ating C1 is equals to, substitute yung 10 dito, 10, then 10 dito. Ang makuha natin C1 is negative 1069.80. Okay? Yan. So, at x is equals to 5 meters, na kung saan ang ating y is equals to negative 27.778 mm, kasi nga yan, nasa baba. Okay? So, ang EIY natin, substitute natin yung 5 meters dito, ang makukuha natin is negative 3.582 times 10 raised to 12. So, kinonvert ko na kagad. Newton, millimeter cube. So, ang ating I is equals to negative 3.582 times 10 raised to 12 Newton, millimeter cube over E na 8 gigapascal. So, 8 times 3 Newton per millimeter squared multiplied by negative 27.778 millimeter. Ayan. So, cancel to. Nasa ilalim yung mm or millimeter. Cancel din itong Newton. So, kung nasa ilalim to, reciprocal, magmumultiply yung millimeter dito. So, magiging millimeter to the fourth, which is the unit of moment of inertia. Kaya ang ating moment of inertia is equals to 16.121 times 10 raised to 6 millimeter to the fourth. So dito, payo ko na lang sa inyo, kapag naggagawa kayo or sumusulat kayo ng moment of inertia, ang gawin nyo, lagi na lang siya naka times 10 raised to 6. Mas madali kasi siya. Kasi alam ko rin sa reinforced concrete, practice na rin doon sa reinforced concrete na ang ating moment of inertia is lagi naka times 10 raised to 6 millimeter to the fourth. Okay? Ayan. So, Ymax naman. Determine natin yung ating location sa Ymax na kung saan ang ating slope dyan is equal to 0. So, dito. So, 0 is equals to 45.835 multiplied by x squared minus 0.229 multiplied by x raised to 4. Yung C1 natin is 1069.80. At yung ating x dito, makakuha, yes, ang limit pa pala natin dito is 0 to 10 meters. So, dito kailangan i-limit kasi wala naman tayong ibang loadings dito eh. Ang x natin is magka-travel naman from A to B naman. Okay? So, dapat pasok na yung ating x from 0 to 10 meters. Hindi siya pwedeng lumagpas sa 10 meters. Hindi rin siya pwedeng mag-negative. Okay? Wala naman dun yung deflection natin. Okay? So, ang ating x dito is equals to 194 millimeter. Yan. So, at x is equals to 5.194 millimeter, ang ating EIY is equals to negative 3.589 times 10 raised to 6. Di siya raised to 6. Raised to 12. Okay. Newton millimeter cube. So, i-divide natin yung EIY. So, negative 3.589 times 10 raised to 12 Newton millimeter raised to 3 over E na 8 times 10 raised to 3 Newton per millimeter squared multiplied by I na 16.121 times 10 raised to 6 millimeter to the fourth. So, cancel, millimeter square, cancel, millimeter. Cancel ang Newton. Okay? Ang ating Ymax, Ymax na pala to eh. Dapat mag-greater than yan sa sa Y mid. Kasi di natin sinabi na ito yung kanyang Ymax eh. Okay? So, ang ating Ymax is 27 point, this is negative. Negative 27.828 millimeter. Ayan. So, greater than siya saan? Sa Y mid. At yung location niya is lagpas sa 5 meters. So, gitna, then 0.194. Andun yung mismong, natin, Ymax natin. So, obvious naman kasi mas malaki yung loadings dito eh. Mas mabigat. So, talagang dito mapupunta yung tawag dito? Dito mapupunta yung ating Ymax sa mas mabigat na loadings. Okay? So, ito yung ating problem number 4 for double integration method. Okay? So, prepare na tayo sa number 5 kasi sa number 5, napakahaba nung equation. Okay? So, thank you for watching. Bye!